Hey guys, it's Kayla and I'm back with another new video. Today I'm going to show you how I edit my Instagram pictures. I really love taking pictures and editing them, so I thought I would show you how I do it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave any comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and let's get into this video. Well, I recorded like half this video, but my phone wasn't screen recording. So we're starting again and gonna go through it again, but it's fine. Like I said, I'll be screen recording this, so I'm gonna slide over so I can insert that on the screen. Let me start it and hopefully it actually starts. The main app I typically use for editing my Instagram pictures is VSCO. Sometimes I'll use Snapseed to brighten the photos a little bit, and then to plan out my feed I'll either use Unum or Planoly. Planoly, you only get a certain amount of free ones per month, so then it becomes useless. So I typically use Unum, but sometimes I'll use Planoly too. Basically for VSCO, what I do is I edit with basically a preset. I've kind of built a preset. I use one of the filters on VSCO, and then I edit all the other little features like exposure and saturation, and then I will typically just copy all of those edits from photo to photo, and then I might mess with like the exposure a little bit or the saturation a little bit, but for the most part it's the same on every single photo. So I'm going to do it all on one photo, and then we will copy and paste it to another, and I'll show you how that works. The main filter I use is M5, and I typically do it all the way up to 12. And then for exposure, I normally go about 1. If the picture is really bright, then it'll be a little bit less. And then I have all the edits written down from what I normally do, just so it looks the same. Saturation, this photo is pretty saturated, so I only did 0.5. And then the next thing is tone. So shadows, I normally keep about 1, sometimes I go up to 2. And then for highlights, I either do it on 0 or 12. Some pictures it like makes absolutely no difference or doesn't look that different, like this one, but then other photos highlights seems to make a big difference. So this one it's just on 0. And then let's see, the next thing is white balance. Sometimes I'll move the temperature up like 0.5. This one I just left it on 0. And then tint I normally move up to 0.5 or 1. This picture I have at 1. And then skin tone, I normally have it about -2.5 or -3. This picture I'll do -3. And then I typically will put a little bit of grain or fade just so they look kind of faded. I don't know, I like the look of that. Grain I will put at 1.5, that's what it typically is at. And then fade, I didn't put any on this picture, but I'll normally do like at 1 or 1.5 if I do use fade. So that is what this picture looks like edited. Let me just make sure it's still screen recording. So this is what the picture looks like fully edited. When I hold it down, you can see the difference in the original and the edited. Pretty warm toned. It's like a little bit yellowy, that's how I like it. And then it makes my pictures go pretty well together. Obviously, I feel like the biggest difference on this picture is the blue. I don't like that harsh, bright blue that sky normally is for pictures. So these edits make it nice and faded like that. This is like probably the main kind of like preset that I built, and then I will edit some of the little things from picture to picture. So if you hit the 3 dots in the top corner and copy edits, you can then paste them on another photo. So for this photo for Instagram, I used the same exact edits, so you can see the 2 different photos and how they look with the same edits. They look pretty similar and they would look really good on a feed together. This photo was definitely brightened a lot, and again, that harsh blue that sky normally is becomes pretty nice and faded. I'll show you how I will tweak the edits a little bit. So again, I will copy the edits. These 2 photos have the same ones, and I will paste it on this photo. So then For this one, the M5 filter is on 12 like normal, but I did take the exposure down to 0.5 just because it's a pretty bright and exposed picture already. Saturation moved up to 1 because it was kind of a faded photo. Shadows stayed at 1. I didn't use any highlights. Skin tone I moved down a little bit to 2.5. And then grain stayed on 1. Oh no, grain I moved up to 2.5 for this photo. And then fade was at 1.5. So you can see I keep the same photo and I keep the same main edits, but just based on the brightness of the photo and just how it looks, I will edit them a little bit. So there's a little bit of a change from the edits, but it's still pretty similar and they look the same. It's just tweaking the brightness and saturation and the colors a little bit. So that's just kind of the little difference that moving the photo can do, or like moving the little edits a little bit can do. But typically the main filter is going to stay the same, and then they will just change a little bit. Oh, well, see, I didn't edit this photo. I guess I could copy or paste the edits and see how it looks. Yeah, so that's how it would look, just paste on another photo. I probably tweaked the edits a little bit on the original one that I edited, but this filter can work on a lot of pictures. I like VSCO because it's pretty versatile and it's really simple to use, and it makes really nice edits on your pictures. And if you find a filter that you really like, you can apply it to anything and just tweak it for each photo to make it work. That is how I edit my Instagram photos. I hope you liked seeing me take you through how I edit my pictures. Like I said earlier, I love taking Instagram pictures. I love editing pictures. I just find it really fun. So I hope this video helped you, or you just liked seeing how I edit my photos. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments down below and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.